everyone, and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. As you guys all know, I'm an independent Stampin' demonstrator, and today I'll be showing you how to create this beautiful Easter card using the Welcome Easter Cling Stamp Set. As you can see here, it's fairly simple to make with just a few layers, that is, and the cute little bunny in the center. So let me go ahead and put this aside and show you what you'll need. I have already pre-made one of these bows just because it's so difficult to try to make one on camera. It takes me a couple of tries to get it just right. So I have a cute little bow with using the Petal Pink variegated ribbon. I have my base card in Whisper White that measures 8.5 by 5.5 by 8.25. No, I said that wrong. 8.5 by 5.5. Excuse me. And then scored or folded at the middle. I'm going to go ahead and use my bone folder to go ahead and make that line very crisp. So you have that. I also have another Whisper White piece that I went ahead and embossed with our 3D Scripty embossing folder. And this measures 4 inches by 5.25. I tried to have it almost at full size, because I'll be trying to put it a little bit towards this side, and then we're going to be using the DSP from the Best Dressed 6x6 Designer Series paper that I've cut at 5.25 by 2 inches. I'll be placing this on this corner here, and then we're going to follow that with our, I believe this is Mint Macaron, and this measures 2.5 by 2.5. And then another Whisper White piece that measures 2.25 by 2.25, and this is where our image will go. And let's go ahead and get started with this project. I'm going to go ahead and layer some of the items here. I'm going to be using the Tombow, the multi-purpose liquid glue. And as I said, I'll be placing it towards one corner more than the other. Okay, and now let's go ahead and glue our DSP. Such pretty flowers. Kind of hard to use one versus the other side, but kind of pick and choose depending on your projects. And then we're going to do the same thing, just leave a little bit of space on this other corner. And then just smooth it out. I'm going to go ahead and do the stamping. We're going to stamp Happy Easter on the inside. And I'm using the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And then we're going to be stamping and coloring in our cute little bunny. So the Happy Easter will go first on the inside of the card. And I just went ahead and tried to center it as much as possible, but you could do basically either putting it on the top or towards the bottom, whichever is your preference. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the bunny. Okay. I do believe I did it, yes, angled? No, straight. The other one is the one that's angled. Okay. And then just making sure the bunny fits on all sides and pressing it down for a few seconds and then releasing, and then you have a cute little bunny. Go ahead and put this away since we won't need it anymore. And then we're going to go ahead and start coloring in our bunny. Okay. I didn't do any fancy coloring on this bunny, but feel free to do so or change up the colors. I'm using the dark Petal Pink. I don't think I mentioned that, but that's what I chose to use. to kind of bring out some of that petal pink that's in the DSP. But you can choose to change the colors if there's a different color that you'd like to use. Now I will have all of the materials that I'm using today for this video in the description box below. And if you do happen to have any questions, please feel free to email me at learntolovediy@gmail.com. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And if you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you a catalog so that you're able to enjoy these products as well as I am. I'm going to try to leave his toe section here white and then see how that works out. Okay, just a little bit more coloring and we'll be done. I think we're going to try that and see how that looks. Kind of debating on whether or not coloring that last toe, but just because it does link into the white spot that I want, I'm going to leave it alone and see how that plays out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put these other pieces together, making sure that I don't put adhesive on the corners, just in the center, just like that. I don't want it to run, so I avoided those corners, and then just trying to equally give in a little bit of that whisper white to come out of the corners on each side. And then we're going to go ahead and take a glue dot for our bow, and then we're placing that right down here. I'm going to go ahead and take some of our rhinestones, and I'm using the basic jewel rhinestones and the different sizes. So I'm going to take a big one, a medium, and then one of our small. And there you have it. I'm going to be using a couple of dimensionals. Okay. And I used 4. You can use less or you can use more, just because of the embossed portion. I want to make sure that it sticks on there pretty well. Now, if you chose not to use the dimensionals, you can always adhere this flat. And then all I did is took the middle of the middle on both sides, on both ends, and just try to make it look good. And there you have it. That is my pretty card. Just need to straighten out that cute little bow a little bit. And there you have it. Have my cute bunny on the outside with the layers, and then the Happy Easter on the inside. And it looks just like this one, just about. The only thing that I did differently was the placement of the rhinestones, of course, and then I left his little toes, or the inside of that, just white. And I think that looks cute as well. So I thank you very much for watching, and like I said, please feel free to email me at learntolovediy@gmail.com. I will go ahead and place the items and the links of all of the products that I've used so that you're able to go ahead and go straight to my website and purchase this. Or you can access my 24/7 online store to kind of browse around and see what you like, and I will go ahead and link that as well. Thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great day.